I know. It's been a hella long time. I'm so sorry. I've been so busy. But I'm here now. That's all that matters. Anyways. Kia ora te whānau, nau mai hoki mai anō, ko te raunatia riri a rewati tōku ingoa. Ko tia tōku ingoa poto. Look at her, she's learning. Yes, this is my check-in following Te Wiki Tua Iwa, week 9. I know that we are currently in holidays right now, but I honestly have not even been able to catch a break. But here I am. I still want to keep making sure that I do my following each week, because I don't know, it's good for me to recount those events, and for also to you know how the journey is going consecutively. So yeah, I still want to keep doing that, and I'm here, and I'm sorry, but let's get into it, because Te Wiki Tua Iwa, week 9. Yes, where to start? So, a lot of stress during this week in preparations for our whakapuaki during Te Wiki Te Kau, week 10. So, yeah, had a bit of a scrambled brain that week, not gonna lie. There was a lot going on. But in terms of the topic for that week, it married up with Te Wiki Waru really, really beautifully. And so Te Wiki Tua Iwa was all about Te Poutokomanawa. And I'll explain this now so you can have a bit of a better idea of how they marry into each other so well. But with the marae, in a wharenui, so like the meeting house for people who don't know, in a wharenui there is always a centre pole right in the middle of the wharenui. Usually, I won't say always, every marae is different, but usually there is a centre pole right in the middle of the wharenui, and that is called Te Poutokomanawa. And it has a lot of meaning metaphorically as well, because not only does it literally support the wharenui, the house, it literally like holds up the roof and, you know, the builder things, but metaphorically, you know, you can also relate it to someone who is your center post, your person that props you up, that supports you, that you look up to. And you know, that's the most beautiful thing about Te Reo Māori, is it's very poetic, very metaphorical, very deep in the way that the language offers itself to describing things and yeah, relating things. I don't know, it's beautiful. It's one of the greatest things that I've really come to love about learning Te Reo Māori this year. But anyway, I'm getting way off topic. Te Poutokomanawa. So yeah, so relating back to the marae, it's a centre post in the wharenui. I'm doing this so you get a good like visual understanding, like here and just imagine the roof on each side, and yeah, anyway, Poutokomanawa. And relating that to a person, right, someone who is your centre post, your person that props you up, yeah, for me, I found that quite challenging, not gonna lie. And yeah, I boiled it down to quite a lot of things, but there was one day where we were talking about, oh, you know, let's try and figure out who it is in your life that you feel is that person, you know, that support person, that person that you look up to, admire, and has just helped build you up to be the person that you are today. And don't get me wrong, there are plenty of people in my life that I can give many thanks to, who have been amazing support, amazing yeah, people that I admire, people that have brought me into this world, for instance. But during this day, I don't know, I really couldn't, and I'm trying to say this without being really offensive. I had a conversation with my teacher, and I was like, to be honest, I'm a little bit stuck. I can't really wholeheartedly right now name someone that I feel like, yeah, they're my Poutokomanawa. And then, you know, that we started discussing more and more, like, what are the attributes of a Poutokomanawa. And I in no way want to be blowing gas up my own whatever, but I walked away from talking about that, and I came to realize that it's me. I am my own Poutokomanawa. Like, not just for me, but, you know, for my whānau as well. I hold that. And, you know, I still feel a bit whakamā about saying that, because, you know, we're always people that want to try and, like, be modest and stuff. But even today, like, I'm sitting here and I'm just like, no, I really truly feel like I am my own Poutokomanawa. And so I got into it, right? I had a conversation with my teacher about it, because I was like, I don't know if that is, like, okay to say. And I don't want to, like, disrespect anyone or from taking away whatever it is that they've done for me, because I am totally appreciative of all the people that I've come across, you know, who have helped me and who have made me the person that I am. But if we're talking about, like, every day, yeah, I still can't get past it. I am my own Poutokomanawa. And I kept saying that to my teacher, and we had a really, really cool and really affirming discussion about it. And I was like, what are your thoughts about this? You know, because I trust your judgment, obviously, you're my teacher. And they pretty much were saying, no, like, pai tō whakaaro, pai tō kōrero. Like, that's a really good talking point, actually. And he was like, I'm the same. I feel exactly the same way as you. I can hands down say that I am my own Poutokomanawa, and I do that not only for my whānau, but for my partner's whānau. And I think there's something really beautiful in being able to recognize that and give yourself praise for it. And I was just like, boo, try not to cry. But yeah, it felt really good, and really, like, it just put into perspective this whole journey that I'm on this year, in terms of, like, me being the one that is, like, supporting myself and putting myself out there by going on this journey, and just doing all of these things for myself that I feel like are informed by my tupuna, are informed by the people that I've met, but again, mostly driven by me. Sorry, as if you wanted to know more about me. And but yeah, that really was one of my biggest takeaways from that week. And I don't want to feel shame in sharing it, because, I mean, I put it in my whakapuaki, my speech. But I think more people should give themselves praise for that, you know. It's not easy being kind of your only cheerleader. and you know, trying to hold things up, not for yourself but for others. It's not easy, but it is a total privilege. And yeah, without that, I can definitely say I would not be the person I am today. 100%. And so it was just a really nice and beautiful realization. I don't know, that might sound really conceited, but I don't care. I just really wanted to talk about it, because, I don't know, it just made me feel really cool, I guess. But so enough about me, like, Poutokomanawa, we get it, you're great. But we also learned some, like, really beautiful words. Like, my favourite one, ahuru mōwai. What a beautiful word. It means safe haven or safe place. And that can be relating to a person or a place. Korowai, so obviously to the general public, in New Zealand that is, in Aotearoa. A korowai is, you know, a cloak that you put around yourself for important occasions, to represent whatever it is, your kaupapa, what it is you're doing, anyways. But korowai can also be like a descriptive term, so like ko o te korowai o tōku tungane. So I am the cloak, the protector, the guardian of my brother, like stuff like that. I'm not actually, he would probably laugh with me saying that, but I'm just trying to give you some examples. But yeah, some really, really beautiful words. And I definitely want to be like weaving those into my conversations when I'm talking to people. So that's really nice. And then my final takeaway, that's it. I'm done talking about this now because I've been talking for ages. But my final thing is that I am just so freaking proud of everybody in our class. Like, the growth I've seen day to day is just like, it's enough to knock you off your feet, pretty much. Like, there was one period, I swear, we were speaking in Te Reo Māori pretty much the entire time. Like, with little bits that we, you know, little bits in terms of like questions that we couldn't quite say in Reo Māori, but I was like sitting down in my chair and I was looking around. I was like, oh my god, it's happening, guys, we're doing it. It was really cool. And so I just wanted to end on that note because, yeah, it just makes me feel really, really cool and really, really just warm and fuzzy inside. But yeah, that's my update following Te Wiki Tua Iwa, week 9. Thank you so much for listening. I'm so sorry. I am so useless. But I will be checking in again very, very soon now that we're on holidays. So yeah, I've got a lot to say about week 10. Te Wiki Te Ko. It's, yeah, what a doozy. But thank you so much, everybody, for just tuning in when you can. And yeah, I really appreciate it. This honestly was just supposed to be like little video diaries just for me. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you are safe, you're happy, you're well. I hope your friends, your whānau, are safe and happy and well as well. And I will catch you very, very, very soon. Aroha nui kia koutou katoa. Mwah.